And we are live. Welcome back to the live stream. As always, there are no guarantees how long I'm going to be around for. I'm usually around for quite a while. But I've had a few people say, "Hey man, you've only been on for 20 minutes or 30 minutes." It's like, well, there's no guarantees that I'm going to be around for 2 hours every time I stream. Sometimes I only have a half hour. Sometimes I'm in pain, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I gotta piss, I gotta whatever. I has shit to do. Like I said, I don't think I would ever, even if it was possible, I don't think I'd ever want to be a full-time streamer. I mean, unless I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars, then I would figure it out. I'd also have a much more comfortable chair to be sitting in. Why am I in that form? I can move around much quicker in the cheetah form. I shouldn't say much quicker, but it's a little bit quicker. We got 1 like on the stream, but nobody's in here. They're like, I'll just like it, but I'm not going in. Guy's too crazy for me. What we're doing is kind of boring. I could have flown there and gotten to where I need to go quicker, but I thought that I would go on a little bit of a showcase. I love doing my showcases where, even though I've already been in this area quite a bit, I'm going to go up here because I got to turn in my quest here, but instead of like flying and it's all really dark there, I thought I would show you along the edge of the zone, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Again, this is one of my favorite zones ever. I have some big potential plans, maybe, I don't know, for the World of Warcraft. See, now that I'm bigger and I'm level 30 and they're level 20, notice how he's not attacking me. Because they know better. They're like, I ain't fucking with him. As this one attacks me. Well, this one's a dumb motherfucker. You want to get swatted in 2 seconds? Be my guest. Could have lived to see another day, but you had to be a hero. Guess I'll just kind of ride along the edge of Elwyn Forest and Darkshore. I remember one of the first times I played World of Warcraft. This is so weird. 17 years ago. I was like in my 20s. And I was new to playing like online games. And I remember being on that side there, looking at those little level 9 murlocs, because I think I was like level 8 or something like that. And as soon as enemies are over 10 levels above you, they show a skull as your name, right? And I remember seeing one of those big spiders. It was the first time I saw such a big spider in a video game. And the wolves, and I saw like the skull for the level. And I was all like, holy shit, I was like, let's go see that. And then again, that transition in the music, and I was just like, man, that's really creepy. Because it was my first time playing the game, so I went from like over here. You hear that music? It's a lot calmer. It's more gentle. Well, now it's raining. And I was all like, hey, what's over here? And then I come over here. And all of a sudden I was like, this is creepy. Like the music and all that. And how it's darker. And the other funny thing was, which I forgot to mention because I was such a low level and your aggro range is a lot bigger. That wolf from all the way over there and a spider from like all the way over there were able to see me. Even though I was like still at the edge of the water and they just like came at me and they killed me in one shot. And I was like, holy shit, that's intense. Just something as simple as that. And then I was pretty much hooked on the game. I was like, I'm going to level up and then I'm going to go back in there. And I'm going to annihilate everything that moves in this zone. So for me, it was the first creepy zone that I played in. Now, not so much. There's also a rare wolf that looks like the others, and he's called Lupus. I know, kind of sounds weird, but And they have different stats. Some wolves do armor penetration. Some pets attack faster than others, so they're good for spell interruption. Like when you're casting and you're getting hit by a lot of fast bites, it'll slow your casting down. So it's good for PvP. All those kinds of things have been nuked in World of Warcraft Retail, the newer version of the game. Everything's been normalized. Any wolf, spider, bird, bear, cat can be a tank, or... You know what I mean? Because you can spec them out the way you want. Which, you know, that is a cool feature. But at the same time, it takes away the uniqueness of all these pets, of having to go and, you know, hey, let me get a wolf because they're good for this. Let me get a bear because they're good for tanking. You know? Hello, Raj. How are you doing? I'm kind of just rambling off with myself as I normally would if this was a regular upload. I went for a nice run. I ran a little bit quicker, a little bit harder, a little bit further than I normally do. I broke a record. And then after that, I had a slight bit of anxiety because it was really draining. And it felt like my lungs were burning because of all the running. Better now. But I was like, not so much winded. I was more like spooked out. It's like when you run, I'm sure everybody at some point has run and gone out of breath. And it was not a pleasant feeling. But I knew it was going to kind of end up that way. Because I pushed myself harder. So not so good. But I mean, a lot better now, like I said. So yeah, so there you go. I'm already here where I need to hand in my quest. I just didn't follow the way the guide said I should do it. I kind of like exploring sometimes.
How are you? See you later.
Though this game is definitely harder to do that with. Because you can't fly, everything's slower. If you just want a quick cruise around in this game, and you don't care about the world being empty, you just want to fly around and do battlegrounds, like I said, retail is for you. But if you like all those cheesy moments of running into new players, this is it. And I just still haven't figured out which of the two, if any, I even want to stick with. Because like I said, in another couple of weeks, when my account runs out, I might not even bother with this game at all. I might just go back to playing more sports games, more Call of Duty, more American Truck Simulator. I mean, I'm probably still going to do that even if I keep playing WoW. See, there's a real person over there. But, yeah. Like I said, this game for me, if I didn't have to do all the grinding, this would be a no-brainer for me. Playing Classic, like I said, get all geared up once and never, ever have to do it ever again. Because then I would choose not to move on to the next expansion. Because chances are the Burning Crusade, for anybody who's ever followed World of Warcraft, will know that after the Burning Crusade came Wrath of the Lich King, which was World of Warcraft's peak subscriber count. I think it had over, like, I don't remember what the numbers were, but they were high. 12 million, 18 million. I mean, I know there's a big difference between 12 and 18. But anyways, the point was it was up there. Way up there. That's all you need to know. And it was arguably their best in terms of subscriber count. I love Wrath of the Lich King. I like the quality changes that they brought to the game. But there's still some things there that I'm like, eh. Active subscribers, yeah. Whereas if I stay in the Burning Crusade, well, it's just that one less expansion I need to fiddle around with, where I gotta gear up all over again, you know what I mean? Like right now, people have been gearing up for 2 years in Classic. 2 years. Imagine playing a game for 2 years, you're finally at the mountaintop, maybe you've played a couple of alts, they're all at the mountaintop, you've got the best gear. You can roam this entire game. Everywhere. Kick the shit out of people, and now an expansion comes and you gotta start all the way again at the bottom. You gotta climb all the way back up, and you gotta gear all up again. You gotta PvP. You gotta grind. You gotta raid. But the Burning Crusade's different. The Burning Crusade essentially gives free epics in PvP. Well, I shouldn't call them free. You gotta put the work in, but it's disgustingly easy. Hello, Toxic. Like, to get epic PvP gear in Classic, in this game right here, do you want me to tell you how much of a commitment it is? I'll tell you. 12, 15, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you skip a day, do you know what ends up happening? Your honor starts to decay. And you start to dwindle down the toilet. And then you can no longer buy the gear that you wanted. The only difference they made, because the grind is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, that deserved an F-bomb right there. Fucking ridiculous. Is back in the original Classic. So when it wasn't called Classic, it was just, this was all the game had. I'm not too sure. I might, but I mean, I've already streamed earlier today. I'm trying not to stream as much. My streams do piss poor. They don't do well. Like I've mentioned before, I've been doing this for a year. They're fun, but my channel is also suffering because I'm spending so much time streaming and not doing regular uploads. I'm not making as much money every month this year, so I do have to tone it down. So it's hard to say if I'm going to be back for a third time, because during the week, it's absolutely, I refuse to stream more than once a day. It might even come to a point where I only stream on the weekends, or I might only stream once a week, until I build a bigger channel, a bigger audience. And it's not about, I need more people in here to watch me so I feel special. It's, I want money. Right? More views, more money. That's how it works. I mean, this is fun and all. But at the same time, you know, I have an end goal. So I just kind of take it hour by hour. But yeah, this game, 12, 15-hour days to get PvP epics. It's disgusting. In the Burning Crusade, it only took you an hour. See? More people again. An hour a week. Not 16 hours a day. An hour a week. Roughly. Get your 10 games in. Or your 10 wins in Arena. And you're good to go. So it was much, much more approachable in the Burning Crusade for people to gear up. And what was cool is it had Resilience, which was a PvP-only spec, like I've said before. So people that got to raid and do all the cool content, if you tried to PvP with that gear, you would get your face smashed in. Whereas in this game, it doesn't matter if you've got PvP gear or PvE gear. You'll still kick ass. Which a lot of people didn't see the logic in that. Oh, there's not much anybody can do. Whoops. It's just the way, it's just the way it is. Like I said, my channel as a whole does okay. Does pretty good. But when it comes to streaming, it's hard. Look at how much of an asshole I am with other people. I barely watch any streamers because they all drive me nuts for the most part. Just being honest. So the average streamer that I see, I don't like. I'm sure they're a nice person, a good person, all that, but if I'm not entertained, if I'm not hooked, I'm not watching your content regardless of how good your camera is or how high quality your microphone is. That's not going to matter if you drive me nuts, and I'd rather stick a thumb up my ass. So there's absolutely a ton of people. I'm not like your regular everyday streamer, and that can either work for you or against you. And in this case, it's definitely not working for me. But I'm, like I said, I'm having fun, but I do have to balance having fun and getting a little bit more serious with my channel so I can make that money like I've been making and get off the system. But yeah, it takes a lot more than 3 or 4 people watching the stream for that to happen. Like I said, my channel on average gets about 250,000 views a month. 200,000 to 250, 260,000 views. So, I mean, I am getting some decent exposure. It's just not the live streams. I was hoping the live streams after a year of streaming were going to do as well as my channel as a whole, but nope. Because like I said, I do a lot of different things on YouTube. I cover a lot of different games, game updates. And here's the thing. If you subscribe to me for my SnowRunner videos, that doesn't mean you care about my Red Dead Redemption videos. If you subscribe to me for my live streams, that doesn't mean you care about my Batman videos, and so on and so forth, right? If you don't care about unboxings and talking about Apple Watches and other technology, you're not going to watch those. But if you subscribe because of that, but that's not what I generally do on my channel, then you're probably not going to watch the rest of the stuff I upload, right? Naturally speaking. So that's why those one-trick pony channels where they only cover like a certain genre or one game, they tend to do the best consistently per video, right? That's kind of how that works. I don't know who's trying to add me to a party, but Fitty, I have no idea. I don't know why he's trying to invite me. What? Go PT. Huh? The hell is this guy asking? What's a PT? I don't know. This dude is straight up fucking annoying. Oh, hey, Ellie. Thank you. Much appreciated. I was like, what the hell happened to my screen again? This fight against the Matrix. Suit up and meet the next to the landline phone. Oh, yeah, the Matrix movie. One of my favorite movies. How you doing? How long have you been hiding in here? Anyways, this guy was distracting me because he kept trying to invite me to a party. Oh, I guess there are 7 people in here. I streamed earlier and there was like no one in here. I was like on my own for a while. So sometimes I kind of forget to look at the chat, especially when it's really slow. But I have my little laptop, like I said, on the corner, and like the whole screen went pink. And I was like, what is that? Hey, Jack, how's it going? Oh, sorry, Nick. Over my head again. Hi, Phil. I recently subbed to your channel, and your live streams seem cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit, like I said, different. I'm, for the most part, a lot more, not laid back, but not like, oh my god, did you see, like all the time. I'm not like overly, always super excited. I've had some people tell me that I sound like I just woke up out of a coma. I'm like, have you listened to me speak for at least 5 minutes? Right? Because sometimes people make it out to be as if, okay, so we're in a forest right now, and I'm a cat. I'm now going to attempt to attack this ghoul. Because there's people that talk like that, right? And I'm like, that's not how I talk. But apparently I sound like I've been in a coma for 25 years. I think Ali is still in here. I know that the subscriber count keeps going, or not the subscriber. The concurrent viewer, it's not always accurate. Sometimes it says 0, then out of nowhere there's like 6 people. And I'm like, I doubt all 6 people just joined at the exact same time. But if you're still in here, by any chance, I forget if I've asked you, Ali, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, either classic or retail. Oh. Anyhow, not too much, Jack. Just playing a little bit of classic. It's hard. There's a lot of people. Very friendly in game. It's an interesting challenge. I've got a couple of weeks left on my subscription, so I'm just kind of having fun with it. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Sometimes people come in, they say hi. Hi, bye. It is, Jerry. Yeah. So, Ali, have you played World of Warcraft before? I forget if I've asked you. Really? I have, well, by the way, thank you very much again for the generous donation. In case you missed me saying that, because that was the first thing I said when I saw that. I want to make sure you didn't disconnect when I said it, and then it just looks like I've been ignoring that. I think for the most part, it's pretty good. I am on an older laptop for the YouTube part, so I can monitor the chat. And it seems to be working perfectly fine on my end. I don't know if anybody else is disconnecting. I haven't noticed anybody else saying that. I know that sometimes people have a bit of a problem with the stream. And they'll be like, check your internet. And then as a joke, I'll be like, well, why does it have to be me? Maybe it's you. But then I'll ask the other people if there's anybody else in the stream. And they'll say that it's working fine. But that is weird if it keeps disconnecting. I'll go help this guy out. Anybody else that is still in here, if you're still in here, that's disconnecting or noticing any lags or anything like that? Because my internet is wired. I don't do Wi-Fi. I did for the longest time. For the longest time I was using Wi-Fi, and I didn't even have issues then. But then I was like, let me wire it just to get that little extra, internet stability. I'd love to donate to you, because I have like $3.40, but for some reason it's not coming up. Oh, that's fine. I like I said before, I don't stress people out with donations. I know sometimes some streamers, beg for it, or they really like to wink wink, nudge nudge, and mention it. As far as I mention it is in my description, if you can, sure. It's obviously appreciated. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't stress about it. I've had some people in the past. Oh, wow, that's an elite. Holy cow. I don't want to get... Oh, no, stay over there.
You need something? See you around.
Might not even be able to turn in my quest. Crazy. But yeah, like I said, it's not a big deal. The only thing I'm frustrated with with the streaming is the lack of growth. You know, when you do something for a while, you're kind of hoping to see like a little bit of an advancement, like some progress of some sort. Kind of like what I'm seeing on my YouTube channel, you know, as a whole. But like I've mentioned many times before, the live streams, oh man, they're no better a year later than they were a year ago on my first day. That's just the way it is, right? It happens. It's a numbers game, but sometimes those numbers still don't really work out for you. That's just the reality. These creepy little spiders. Yeah, because I do get, like I said, over time, I've gotten quite a few subscribers from my actual live streams. That's the most baffling part. Is I'm getting all these extra, for real, subscribers, but I'm not getting extra views in the live streams. Which is why I've been thinking about focusing more when I stream or upload to try to have a series like to stick with of games. But for now, I've been quite distracted in a good way with this game. At least for now. Hello, Bellatorum King. And the Pro Hitman. How's it going? I just had my friend Ali generously donate to me again. But I feel bad because I don't think he got my thank you because he keeps saying he's getting disconnected. Oh yeah, which brought me to my next question. For anybody that's still in here, let me know if you're noticing any lag or disconnections. Because on my end, I am watching my own stream. That's how I'm watching the chat. But I'm not noticing any lag or anything like that. Not too bad. What's with all the... Oh, I see what's going on. I see. Oh, does it? Okay, well, that's good. Well, it could have... I mean, it could have been on his end. Happens sometimes, but look at all these people, eh? You can't go anywhere and feel alone in this game. Look, Abercrombie's crate. There we go. Might as well do the chest, too. Some moist cornbread. That's exciting. Now I gotta go all the way. Oh, really? Had me run across the map just for that? That's okay. Yeah, I'll have to message Ali personally after on Twitter to thank him. I forget what this farm had here. Ah, yes. These guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That'll hurt. Holy shitballs. Want some? Yeah, you better run. Now that I've gone bear, now they want to run. Ain't that how it always works, even in the real world? Halfway to 31. Kind of excited to get closer to that mid-40s range. Just to be on par with my troll rogue. And then kind of better gauge what am I having more fun with. All that sort of stuff. Definitely quite a bit of action, though, in Classic. And then throw in the PvP, like I said, if I was leveled up. Didn't have to do any of this ever again. Oh. It would be gravy. Oh, boy. That would be something special. Could you imagine that, just roaming all these different zones and just kicking the shit out of people, starting shit? He's a sin maker. Like, I mean, look at, they're just everywhere. Remember? I fly around on retail for an hour. I don't even run into one person. See, and then he bows. He's thankful. Those two people I met this morning must have been some miserable little cretins. What the hell was that? It was a sneaky little rogue. Oh, boy. But yeah, like I said, my biggest thing is I just can't wait to figure out what I want to do. So I still haven't figured it out. I was kind of hoping I'd be at least a little bit closer towards making a decision. Yeah, that's not really the case. 35 elite. Might be one of those things where I might need to level up a little bit more to get a better idea. Bellatorm, you've been playing your Euro account, I take it? But yeah, just even like this, roaming around, buffing people, giving them a little heal here and there. It's a lot of fun. Look at all that. I just can't get over the amount of people. They're like everywhere. Oh, nice. My troll rogue is almost 48. He's like a couple of levels from 48. Because I do like Horde and Alliance. Both. Like, I more or less equally like both. The only reason why I sometimes prefer Horde a bit more is the zones, the areas. I kind of favor Horde a bit more, especially in Classic. just overall a little bit more my thing in some ways. But I really do like the Night Elves a lot. Not so much their animations for casting and melee, but in cat form it's perfectly fine. So truth be told, Night Elf is actually one of my favorite races in the game. But I don't really like how they animate. You know, like when they go to cast like a spell. See how both his hands are like in front of his face? It kind of looks a bit weird. But when they do this animation, this one's cool. That one I don't mind. It's that animation I don't like. It just kind of looks weird. So I'm very picky with that. Worgens I like a lot for their animations. They're really, really good. But yeah. I am having fun,
Hello.
though, like I said.
Safe travels.
Sometimes this game puts me in a bit of a trance where I'm like so focused and so zoned I get very distracted with the chat. It's a good thing the chat's really slow, because I have a hard time keeping up with it. But look at all these people. It blows me away. Blows me away. Not gonna lie, if retail was this busy...
Naturally.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'd be on retail. Are you fucking kidding me? It's less of a time sink. There'd be this many people all the time everywhere you go. Fuck yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's go back to Darkshire along the coast of the water. I want a paladin before the Burning Crusade, but like you say, it takes time to level up Classic. Hopefully it will go a lot faster now. I want to have a mage on a dual account to dungeon boost. Oh, right. Yeah, mages and paladins are good to dungeon boost. I used to dungeon boost people for free on my paladin. Scarlet Monastery, I would pull the entire cathedral in one shot. That was pretty wild. The Burning Crusade is nice because you get to level up faster a little bit. I think once it went to 60 was a bit faster, wasn't it? I think they had done a bit of an XP nerf. Might have been like 15%, 20%, just to take off a bit of the grind so that you could essentially get to 70, almost not quite, in the same amount of time it would take you to do 1 to 60 in Classic. Classic is definitely the most hardcore, you know, it's like the Dark Souls of MMOs, you know? In my opinion, it really, really is. The Burning Crusade, for me, is just so amazing. Think about it. Spend an hour, a week, not a day, a week, just getting those 10 wins in arenas. And you will get the best gear for laying the smackdown on people in PvP. People can come out in their raid gear, Sunwell Plateau gear, all they want. You will absolutely ravage them. I almost said ravish. It'll be ravishing how hardcore you can ravage them, is what I guess I was trying to say. And that's a lot of fun. But I do miss transmog. But as a druid, there is no transmog. I don't have to worry about my... Like, look at my outfit. Look at my gear. I look like a bum. I mean, yes, my shoulders and my gloves and my boots match, but that's by luck. But generally, you know, people in World of Warcraft, even high-level characters, they look like they're homeless. The only people that match are those that have like a complete full matching tier set. Because I am huge on that character visualization, which is why I don't mind undead too much. Because undead, they're meant to look like all ratty with their clothing ripped and all that. So if your gear doesn't match, it kind of goes with the theme of the undead. Oh, we do look like clowns in Classic, yeah. Yeah. People that wear robes can get away with things a little better. And like I said, especially with me. Like, no matter what armor I wear, my purple cat's always going to look the same. I think this is where I need to go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Oh, man, I wish I had like my troll rogue that I have right now. I wish he was like a full tier 2, even if I didn't get the tier 3. It'd still be good enough for,
What can I do for you? Be careful.
for PvP. And I would remain
Honor, friend.
one version of him on Classic, and the other one I would move on to the Burning Crusade.
Well met. Light bless you.
Translate letter from the Embalmer. Oh, I gave it to the NPC. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Whatever.
Greetings.
I think this is the one with the elite, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is Bride of the Embalmer.
Go with honor, friend.
Well, we'll find out. Yeah. Bride of the Embalmer. Most people can't solo that, as far as I know. Let me just see. Who's doing this really quick? Just in case someone's doing it. Yeah, it's right there. It's right where I thought, where I turned into Abercrombie. And there's like a level 30-something elite that was there. Yeah, I love locks for the Burning Crusade. The SLSL locks, they're so powerful. But I love the idea of a gnome mage as well. For portals, for food. Getting people around, especially in Classic and even the Burning Crusade. Yeah. Right? There's just a lot of fun. That's something I wish I could do. I mean, I could. I just don't think I want to put the time in. I don't know. It's so painful. But I could see myself with, like, a druid, a mage, or something, you know, along those lines. Something completely wildly different. Priest as well. I mean, I do like priests. Because of the whole buffs and all that. The heals, the res. I like the ones where you can contribute a lot. Sort of like my druid. All the heals and stuff that I can do for people. I can't do any of that stuff on my rogue. But I love the stealthing for world PvP. Oh man, it's so much fun. I'm trying to think of what to do. Yeah. I know, it's so hard to say. See, like, look at that guy. He's got his tier 3 shoulders. He's got the might of Mograine. But he looks like trash. Because none of his armor matches. He looks absolutely ridiculous. And that is a huge turnoff from WoW Classic. It took him, what, almost 10 years to give us transmog? When was transmog? Cataclysm? Like, that's pretty insane. Like, look at that. You look at all the people around you. Everyone looks like a bum. She looks fine, but they're NPCs. They match. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, oh, druids are fun. I just love them so much. I love my retail druid, I'm not gonna lie. I can just swap out at will, balance, all these things. It's just so much fun. But I really like mage as well. Give me one moment. Okay, we're good so far. Trying to think of something not different I want to do. I'm just... Oh, I tell you. Like, look at that. I shouldn't have seen that. That's kind of like what I want to be. Little gnome mage like that. They could be so powerful, especially in classic Burning Crusade, the AoE grinding and all that. I think that's tier 3. What he's got on, and that just looks badass. I know that warlocks in a way are stronger in some ways in PV. Well, not so much stronger, but it's different. You can self-heal, you know, with the warlock, but then you got all those stupid soul shards that you got to worry about. And you got your goddamn pets. That kind of pissed me off. Whereas mages, I don't know. Oh, another level. Man, there's a lot of people here. Alright, let me try and figure something out here. To do. Because I'm getting a bit tired. I might take a bit of a break there. Because this is already my second time streaming today. And I am getting a little hungry. What I'm going to do is probably fail miserably. But I want to go over here because it's a deadly zone. I forget what it looks like in Classic before the Burning Crusade came out to look at what Karazhan looked like. Like what was at that tower, because it's just over here. They have this arena-style dot and run. I love it and hate it, but when rogues get Cloak of Shadows, they... Yeah. When do rogues get Cloak of Shadows? Because like I said, I already have a rogue. My troll rogue, man. Oh, that's not good. Don't want to get my ass kicked. Oh, Karazhan is there. But I don't remember what it did, because that was the raid in the Burning Crusade. But we're not there yet, and it's been so long, I forget what it looks like before we get there. Well, let's take a leap of faith. Just because I'm a druid. Let's go on a psycho adventure with some level 60 creatures. Deadwind Ravine. I don't think there's even any enemies down in the water. Huh? There's... I'm just not bored, but I'm just kind of like blah. I'm a little burnt out, honestly. Like I said, I'm a bit stressed out with my YouTube channel as a whole. And then the live streams, and I'm like, I really gotta focus on regular uploads. Like, do more American Truck Simulator. I was starting to get a couple of views there. But overall, all the random casual gameplay videos, they do absolutely terrible. Like, as a whole, overall, it's just not good. Going into my 3rd year of YouTube, November? Around Halloween will be 3 years I've been on YouTube already. And when you're doing random gameplay videos and you barely get 50 views, no matter the game, that's when you know something's gotta change big time. Yeah, it's not lagging for me. Oh, I don't know. I would never do one of those anyways. I just have no interest in that. I don't find it fun or anything like that. Oh man, I am going to die. So this is Karazhan. One second. Yeah, I'm not having any issues because I'm watching my own stream. Sorry, I just need a second. I hate when I'm streaming and people text me. And they know I'm streaming. Yeah, no, I would know if there was a problem. Anyhow, this is kind of cool to go back in time. Because Karazhan was always here. I don't think there was ever a reason for people to have to come here, though. And I don't think anybody ever anticipated this would ever be a raid into an expansion. Oh, there's okay, there's there's NPCs here. I'm gonna get my ass kicked if they see me. Like I'm stealthed, but they can... Oh my god. No, fuck off. What the fuck? I'm taking 5 points of damage from a skull enemy? What the fuck is going on? That was fucking strange. Because that was a question, or a skull enemy. And I killed it. Okay. So anyhow, like I was saying, I can't get close enough. Oh yeah, he'll definitely see me. I don't know what the range is. I'm level 30. I think he's level 55 or something like that. Anyways, that's the entrance to Karazhan. That's a whole raid. Oh yeah, he's gonna see me. Oh! And then one of the stupidest things in World of Warcraft history is when you're low level, how is it that I keep missing everything? Everything's resisted and parried. That's fucking dumb. At least let me hit the fucking son of a bitch. But maybe have it so that I only hit him for like 1 or 2 points of damage. But don't like straight up make it so that, you know. Yes, they did. Yeah, in the Burning Crusade we got flight form. Because we could fly in the Burning Crusade, yeah. Well, it's black and white. Morgan's plot. I guess there is a little bit more going on than I thought down here. But I don't remember ever having to quest here. Do you know what I mean? To get attuned for Karazhan, you had to come here. Well, I guess since I'm dead, and I'm in wisp form, I guess I can explore a bit. I just don't like the black and white effect. That's right. You can't kill me if I'm dead. Oh, they already... Okay. So, you see that gate, and then there's like a swirly portal. That means it's instanced. So when you go in there, nobody can follow you unless you're grouped with them. Well, inside of Stormwind and Orgrimmar, there's a gate like that with a swirly portal that they never made anything out of it. And I found out it was a scrapped idea to make customizable player housing for World of Warcraft. Some 17, 18 years ago they were thinking of implementing it. And it never came to fruition. But yeah, there's a quest over here to get attuned. I think it was over here somewhere, and you have to go down the stairs. Yeah, there it is. See? I remember it. Look at that. I might be dead, but you can't fucking kill me. Yeah, and you have to come down here, and you gotta do a bunch of stuff. Anyways. Definitely not a safe area to hang out in. I don't even know how I would get out apart from hearthing. Because I do eventually have to hearth. I don't know what's up here. Let me explore a little bit. I don't know if there's a way for me to sneak up here somewhere. Yeah, no. Probably just gonna have to hearth. Because over there is way too dangerous. I wish I had a level 60 on here. Because there are some places that I forget what it was like before the very first expansion. To see how people had clues to what was going to come in the future. But yeah, I'm just going to die if I end up Oh, fuck you. Holy shit. Oh, no, no, no. Don't look my way. Are you kidding me? How many of those things? Oh my god. Yeah, that stun is fucking stupid. Like when you're dazed and you can't run. Yeah. That part of the game is fucking retarded. Fucking hell. See what happens when you die in this game? Sometimes it could take you like 15 minutes just to get back to your body. But yeah. Let me just see how long I've been on for. Oh, again, it's been an hour. Because I think I am going to go get some lunch. And try to figure out a bit more what it is I want to do. Because I might want to use up my rogue's rested XP. If I'm not going to play him much, my classic rogue, that's almost at 48. I should probably at least do that. You know what I mean? Keep him in an inn, which I've been doing, fully rested, so you get to level up quicker. And then kind of go back and forth so I can have one horde, one alliance, just to kind of give me something to work with. But if I really do get into the druid, see, the only thing I lack with the druid is that visualization of having those glowing weapons, right? Like, that's what I really miss. Oof, that was close. Way too close. Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, this is really intense, you have no idea. Because these guys, they're such a high level, they can detect me from much further away. And I'm just really done with the dying. I think they're level 55, so they're like almost... Oh, no, I know. Yeah, he's around 48 or something. Ah, this piece of shit. Yeah, see? What the fuck? Piss off. Oh boy. Yeah, there's no way I can get past him unless he's looking the other way. Oh, he saw me. Wow. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck that shit. I am just gonna hearth out of here. Maybe I'll stick around for another minute. I'm just really starting to get uncomfortable in my chair. Like I said, after about an hour is where it really starts to kick in. Sometimes sooner. In the hinterlands, man. See? Look how he looks like a bum. I'm just saying. But he's one of my favorite races of all time. My favorite everything. And I've never, ever respect him. He's assassination with a bit of combat. One thing I hate about him, though, is keeping all those stupid bandages and poisons. Really takes up room in your bags. That part I don't like. But in this case, I've got my level 40 mount on this guy. Yeah, see, I would have to go all the way over here. But yeah, I gotta say, though. See how much faster it is to get around in Classic when you have a standard mount? Then I gotta put the poisons on. That costs reagents. It's the micromanagement that I don't really miss. You know? Yeah. Maybe for a few minutes I'll check them out. So the hinterlands is I got a few quests to turn in. One over there. One all the way over there. Okay. Yeah, and I'm 47, almost 48. I did the Scarlet Monastery quests. No, I don't think I will. I mean, like I said, I enjoy it, but it's a huge time sink. It's not very productive, and I really got to start seriously thinking about what I'm going to do for my YouTube channel to start getting more views that don't just ride off of like a few select hits that keep getting views all the time. I want to capitalize on that, do more tutorial videos. They're so hard to make because, well, you got to find something to make a tutorial on that people are going to want to see. And I don't always have the answers, so sometimes I have to go and find the answers from somebody who doesn't know how to explain it properly, and sometimes I have to watch 3 or 4 different people's videos to finally understand what's going on, and then I try to make it in one video. And then I generally get the whole, oh my god, I'm so glad you helped me with this, blah, blah, blah. I watched this other guy's video and it was shitty, and I was like, yep, and that's why I remade it. I did that with Xbox One. Download videos in the background, games in the background. Like I said, console was like half a decade old. I just posted the video barely a year ago, and it's made me over $1,000. $250,000 views on that one video alone. I get comments on it dozens of times a day. All the time, all the time. It's gone semi-viral, where it just keeps constantly getting viewed. And those are the kind of videos that at the end of the month, if I've got 10 or 15 of those videos that keep getting watched thousands of times a day, that's how I average 8,000 to 10,000 views a day on my YouTube channel, right? Which is why by the end of the month, I can push well over 250,000 views. But that's definitely not from my average everyday content. And that's the problem. If I was getting 250,000 views a month, but from actual shit I'm posting in the last month, oh my god, I would be so much more stable. That's why I consider my channel to be unstable. That's why I call it a one-hit wonder. I've got like 2,500 uploads, and I've got maybe 15 or 20 videos that are making me money. The rest is all like, meh. It's all shit. Right? He could have ganked me easily, and he didn't. That was a Night Elf Druid. I'll just do a few of these. It's been a while since I played my troll rogue. There's no buffs, there's nothing. But I get to move around on a mount. Troll rogue, yeah. But I do like the idea of having one alliance too. Like the whole gnome mage thing sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people here. There's a hunter. Let's see what it's like to fight with one of these guys again. Oh. There's another night elf. Man, there's a lot of people here. Guts. I should scare the shit out of them. She didn't like that. Anyhow. I find if you don't sneak around too much, people don't think you're going to try and gank them. So again, from a visual perspective, this is kind of... I shouldn't say more fun, but... There's a lot of alliance in this area. Holy shit. Oh. That's a level 60 human mate. Like, there's just... See what I mean, though, about Classic? There's just people everywhere. It's unreal. I have not played this guy in probably over a year. But I like him a lot. Get the boot, bitch. You ain't casting no spells. No heals for you. The whole stun lock thing, right? So as you could tell, I don't really need to always heal up from fight to fight. I do have some decent gear. Look how fast I take them down. Not too shabby. Oh boy. Oh, that's a 50 elite. Sacrament goddess. You don't want to fuck with that. Hot damn. And then if I pull her... Oh, wow, there's 250 elites. See, this is what I'm talking about with Classic. There's all these, like, hidden little surprises. You can't just run around wherever you want, like in retail. But this is exciting. Watch me start to want to play this guy a little bit more. I'd have to move him to another server, though, eventually. This is not the most populated server. The problem is, if I want him on White Mane, I can't do that because I have an alliance there. But you see what I mean, like, visually? It's a little bit more interesting than a druid. A druid is very subtle in its looks. Because you're always that same purple cat, right? Trying to think. Oh, that's another... Okay. Yeah, I think I do have to stay here. But yeah, that grind... It's never fun. Especially when you've been playing the game for this long and you just want to get to the end. And you're tired of starting over all the time. That's where it gets borderline boring and frustrating. But yeah, if I could have a fully decked out troll rogue for the Burning Crusade, I got to admit, that would be pretty cool. Because once you do the PvP with them, right? And you do the arenas, you'll end up having a matching set of armor. I do hit pretty hard. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I think the last time I played this guy... Wow. I think it might have actually been... When did Classic come out? 2 years ago? When did it come out? 2018 or 19? I think it was 19. I don't think I've played this guy in... Well, since a month the game came out. I played him hard for a month, and then I kind of went, fuck that shit. Because the grind was just too much. And I wanted to get caught up on retail. I don't even know half my skills. It's been so long I've played this guy. See, I do that thing where I run by her on purpose. That way you show you're not hostile. Because PvP's fun, but it slows you down, especially if you start a war with someone. But yeah, I might just have to... But yeah, I definitely do need to take a break, though. I think that might even have to be something I do before I even buy a new computer, to be honest, is a new chair. Like a really high-end chair. Because what's the point in having a nice computer if you can't even sit at it for a long period of time? Because it's like, it's brutal. Like I said, after about an hour there, it's like, it's pretty insane. Well, this is slow, especially with somebody else that's after the same creatures or mobs that you're after. That can really slow you down. As soon as you have somebody else grinding in that small spot, because there's nobody else. There's nowhere else I can go for those same creatures, I don't think. There is, but they're... I'll kill one more and I think I'll just take a bit of a break. Ah, you little prick. He healed right up. But yeah, my gear must be decent because I haven't had to heal or eat once. all those interrupts I have. Yeah, I gotta say, I do miss playing my rogue. Oh, that's creepy. A night elf rogue. He had fucking tier 3 gear. Holy shit. Bone scythe. And he just ignored me like I was a nobody. He could probably just go, phew, and I would die. That's how strong his gear is. I gotta say, though, this time around playing World of Warcraft, like Classic... Oh, man, that's painful. People were a lot more aggressive in World PvP. I rarely ever get ganked. Ever. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is. People complain they're getting ganked and camped all the time. And I'm like, are you also attacking people? They're like, bruh, it's PvP. I'm like, well, then that's your fucking problem. You kill everybody you come across, and then you're complaining that people are fucking attacking you when you're questing. So me, it's kind of like, I look at the big picture. I want to level up fast. I'll help someone from the opposing faction. I'll let them know I'm not hostile, but once I'm 60, and there's no more leveling, there's no more questing, it's pure PvP bliss. That's when I become a real asshole. Yeah, see, now I think I'm starting to have no, it still says excellent. Okay. Sorry, I thought the quality of the stream showed that it was down. But anyhow, I am getting tired. I am very hungry. I gotta get off this chair. There's a small remote chance I'll be back later, but probably not. I'm probably just gonna do some uploads. I'm probably gonna play some more like American Truck Simulator and stuff like that. Might play a little bit more of my rogue. Kind of use up some of my rested XP. Maybe get him like half a level or something like that, just to kind of slowly get him closer to that level 60. That's kind of the sweet spot. I don't think I'm going to stress out too much if I do stick with Classic, with getting the best gear while in Classic. I think I'm just going to worry about getting to 60. Might not be fun and cheap gear when you PvP. It's actually really horrible. But at least I would be ready for the Burning Crusade, which is arguably the most important thing. I cannot tell you how easy it is to gear in the Burning Crusade. It's absolutely fucking insane compared to Classic. You can't even compare them. 16 hours a day versus an hour a week. That's the difference in the grind for PvP epics. It's insane. So if I can at least get to 60, then when the Burning Crusade comes out, if I stick with it, I can maybe make a huge series on that. Hard to say. And then I could PvP. Maybe I can make a PvP montage video. You know, where I show myself just like going all over the world, kicking people's faces in. Might get a few views. Sometimes videos like that get some decent views, like montages of like headshots in Call of Duty or funny kills in Hitman, you know? Like something that's actually entertaining. Just watching a guy creeping around like this for a couple of hours at a time isn't really, you know, all that exciting. But it's a part of the game, and tons of people did it. She's thinking what I'm thinking. Oh, this is some... Oh, we can't kill these guys. Wow. Oh, we almost could. I'm trying to heal. It's not looking good. Oh man, this is crazy. Cross-faction, whatever the hell you want to call it. Holy shitballs. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. But that was intense, though. It's shit like that that I like, but that I don't like. Look how fucking far. I'm halfway across the map from getting... Oh my god. Well, I'll be back there in 20 minutes. Now, looking at the map, it's not even obvious where the lip in the mountain is for me to climb up. Oh, it's over here. I'm a kilometer away from... Holy shit. But you see what I mean? Very slow. This is why Asmongold, who's able to pull in 50, 60,000 people at a time in his live streams playing WoW, is also able to do that because he's just stuck with it from the beginning. He used to start off with guides. Everybody that subscribed to him liked World of Warcraft, so they liked this kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? I've got 14,000 subscribers. I maybe have 2 people, if that have subscribed to me because of my WoW videos. I actually wouldn't be surprised if none of my WoW content ever got any subscribers, right? Which is why I can't expect people to come in by the thousands or hundreds to watch a stream on a game they have no interest in. And that's why your Call of Duties, again, like I've said a million times, are usually a little bit more appealing to the average public, to the average person, because it's quick, bang, bang, action all the time. But I will argue that this game's PvP, especially in Classic and World PvP, is a lot more exhilarating than fucking Call of Duty. But unfortunately, to get your game or character to that point, oh man, it'll take you months. Whereas Call of Duty, it's instant. Grab a gun, shoot someone in the face. They're dead. Doesn't matter what their rank is or anything. But yeah, I think if you're still here, Bellatorum King. Don't get excited now. I'm just saying in a perfect setting, in a perfect world, which there are none, I would have my Horde Rogue, my Night Elf Druid, and a Gnome Mage. That's cool, though. I love this kind of stuff, especially cross-faction. Because, you know, people, you know, they always assume... Hey, thank you, Diesel. How's it going? Oh. I don't want to die again. Oh, I fucked that up. There we go. Teamwork. Cross-faction teamwork. It just might work. These are elites. This is that classic... The classic madness I've talked about. This is some insane shit. Come on. There, see? I stunned her, she gets to heal. And then I slow her down with my poisons. That was fucking sweet. That's right there, the highlight of the stream. Cross-faction co-op, whatever the fuck you want to call it. How you doing there, Diesel? Sorry, that was just a little intense there. I mean, there was really no point to it, to be honest. It's not like there was a quest. There is a quest to kill them. But I don't remember what exactly that quest was. I want to make sure I don't accidentally hit her either. Mind you, I'm sure she'd know it was an accident. Whoops.
Of course, man.
I said no, but I meant to say yes. Thanks for the message on the donation there, Diesel. I think I've already said that. I'm just so distracted I forget if I had already mentioned it. But I do have to go in a minute, even though I said that several minutes ago. I just kind of switched it up because I normally play on World of Warcraft Classic a Night Elf Druid, like her. And generally, you know, on a PvP server, people are usually blood hungry and they just want to kill real people. That's the appeal on being on a PvP server. So it's rare to see people from opposing factions work together. But I just need one more Vile Branch. And then I think I'm done. Vile Branch Scalper is what I need. Ah, there we go. Anyways, to me that's kind of cool when that happens. Like I said, we're all leveling. Leveling is a very slow affair in this game. It's like the Dark Souls of MMOs. This game is fucking brutal. It's very punishing. Weird. I lost internet. I don't think anybody can see me right now. My thing is frozen. My whole YouTube thing. Wow, has it ever taken long? Really, really slow. I wanted to resume it from my original stream, but like I said, I don't think anybody's in here. I don't know why my laptop's not working. That's my Twitch. I seriously don't get it. Am I live? Can people now see me? I'm writing off of my old stream that never ended. I had lost internet. Obviously, that's why I left. I'm pretty sure that's why. Most people would think that's why. I would just magically leave. Unless I had like a random anxiety attack or something like that. But normally I would just say I'm not feeling well, I gotta go. But yeah, I lost internet. I don't think there's anybody left in here. But at least this is the original stream. So that's kind of cool. I didn't have to make another one. Though I don't plan on being around long. I just had to reboot my modem. And when I woke up, I died because I was in the middle of a fight with someone. Right at the last NPC I needed to kill. I don't know if it's going to retell people. That I'm back. I don't know if they're going to get a notification. I don't know how that works, actually. It's kind of a good question because to most people now, I've just been live this entire time. So yeah. That'll be kind of interesting. So let's apply our poisons. Because that's what we do as rogues. And I forgot to thank the druid that I was with there. That was kind of really cool what we did there from the opposing faction. There we go. That's done. I tried doing that quest. I started that like a year ago, for real. We're gonna go over here. This is also a very nice place. This is very relaxing. I don't think anybody's gonna be coming. Because I think everybody left, obviously. Because I wasn't around. But then after that, like I said, once I come back, because it's not a new stream, I don't think people know that I'm even live. So it might actually be better for me to end this actual stream. I just don't know how that works. I seriously don't know. Yeah, let me end it and start a new stream and see if that helps. I think that's what I'm gonna do.